Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Not today!
Everyone beats my stuff. I never
Pesky
miss.
airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly. Do it.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
Here's the evil. Now, water. Hear my calls. Lightning. Hear my calls.
This could be useful.
When did I get so popular?
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Lunar Corruption!
I'm on it!
Now see what I can do!
Annihilation!
No further!
Lightning Conduct!
Rising One!
Talon Hurricane!
Ignite!
Let me help!
Here I come! It's over! Double me! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Lightning Conduct! Here, let me help! Thunder Blade!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
Infernal Torrent! I owe you one! Rising Wiper! Rising Wiper! Rising
We
Thunder!
not in your dreams! Sweet dreams!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic. Where are you? Still, it's a part of me. Embrace it. Far enough! Do it! Friend!
Great! The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen. More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
What's this thing?
I have a bad feeling about this. They got me
Eat this! You're finished!
Anything
Try
in
this!
armor is all mine.
Infernal Torrent!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
We are freaking invincible!
Alphen and the others really are citizens. What about me?
All yours! Rising Wiper! Rising Wiper!
Lunar Blast!
Rising Phoenix!
I'm on a roll.
Take this!
You're most comfortable at a range, aren't
Rising
you?
Phoenix! Now finish! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So, Mahawk's... SAR's just up ahead, then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine. holding back.
Take this!
This will be a piece of cake!
Here goes! Searing flame! Reload! Here's a healing arc. It's a duel of the essence. Here's evil.
Burn!
Laser. Thunder blade.
You're dead!
I'm
not done!
Back into the fray.
Take this!
Denied. Do it.
Here I come! Double me! In an instant! Impact block!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Here
we go! Attack time!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Spread!
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
Brace
Here's a
yourself!
healing
This
arc.
one's tough!
Done.
Rising Wyvern! What a relief! Escape!
Hear me! Flame of fury! Great spear!
I'll run you through! Lightning thrust! Rising focus!
Raging cascade!
Double beam effect! I'll run you through! Destruction!
Sleep now! Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Go! Sword Rain Alpha!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
Not
vein.
today!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Don't get careless.
I'm surrounded!
Here I come!
Can't get out of this!
Ready to go! Far enough! Eagle shot! This one's mine!
It's over!
Confiscated! Do it!
Little out!
Demon's descent!
Flashing bang!
Way to go!
I'm not done! Now I can let loose!
Hear my call! Spread! Glacial spear!
Rising Wyvern!
Leave the enemy arc to me!
Mystic Blade here!
I'm on a roll now!
Not today!
Tectonic
Rising Wyvern! Rising Trident! We did it! No, you can't! I'm not done!
Seal!
Rising Wyvern! Struck!
Eat this! Raging!
No further!
We got the advantage!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, because Raw's on it!
Do it! Lamar! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing! Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Rising Falcon! Rising Wyvern!
Far enough! Burning!
Rising Falcon!
Dance in the wind! Where are you going?
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon!
Water! Hear my call!
Burn!
Fantastic! Great! Amazing! Apply and kind motion!
Trying to be nice. Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic here. Still, it's a party. Embrace it.
The enemy wields our weak.
We'll soon see about that. Water! Hear my
Now
call!
or never.
Spread! Hear me! Flame of fury! Gale force! Burning!
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you? Looks like
My trouble is capital T! Together, we've got this!
Can't get out of this!
Rising water!
Nothing gets by me!
First aid!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Glacial speed! This one's mine!
You're finished!
Freeze laser!
It's over!
We're sitting them out!
Please? More like me.
I'll admit I'm impressed. Very slightly.
Blow away! Not today!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Holding back.
Here I come! This will be a piece of cake!
Freeze laser!
First strike! Prepare to be seized!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Armor won't save you!
Here I come!
I'm on a roll now! Eagle drive!
Critical now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a
Searing
chance!
Texas!
You're finished!
I will!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Finish it!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Yourselves. This one's tough! Eat dirt!
That's enough!
Here goes!
Denied!
Here's a healing arm! First, mind if I do?
Now I can let loose!
Flying free!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Eat this! It's over!
Mega
We're thinning them out. Please floor me.
I'll admit
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Mad in the
leave
groove!
the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here! No further!
Now! Looks like it could be worth something.
Guess I misread the landing. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could... I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you?
Is it though? Sometimes I wish...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till...
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than...
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately...
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who...
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another.
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be—
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Here I come! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
Do you mean he even surpasses a lord?
I'm on it!
Far enough!
Whoa, wait!
Raising healing art! First aid!
Take this!
Lightning condemned!
Take
I'm expert, coming through! Here's a healing art! Thank you.
Not now, not ever!
Lightning condemned! Here, let me help! First aid! Raging cascade! Talon hurricane!
Swallow die! Anything in armor is all right!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even...
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Hey. Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renin district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renins have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Whoa. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of the show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's because you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
That Deadheim creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadheim and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them...
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadheim just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little. If you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention. I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Hopefully it's nothing that'll be too hard to deal with. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You see anybody around here who could use our help? We can't chase after every little...
little thing.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.